Alrighty. That's all good. Alright. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey! Hey, everybody, welcome. This is the JR here welcoming you back. It is a this is the back with another Life is Strange another Life is Strange video here with the comic series, this little comic mini series, Life is Strange Forget Me Not, which is another story with Alex and Steph as the main characters, and who the little girl is right in front there is going to be what the main plot of this story is. See, I have it here right behind me, the physical copy of the comic here. Stay. So, with the end of the 22 issue multi-year run of the original Life is Strange comic series, which I like to use the subtitle that they used for only a couple of issues, Partners in Time, which is a nice way to differentiate that run of comic books from the original game, since the original run of comic books also starred Max and Chloe as as a follow-up to one of the possible endings from the original game. So after that run, that long run ended, which ended because Square Enix obviously told Emma Vicelli and Claudia, the creative team behind the comic books, that Square Enix was going to use Max in the upcoming Life is Strange video game, which ended up being Life is Strange Double Exposure. They did not want Max to be in both the game and the comic at the same time. So in preparation for the announcement and the release of Double Exposure, Emma was obviously given a heads up to be like, we want you to wrap up the comic book story because this is what we're gonna do with Max now. So we don't want to cannibalize our own stuff by having the same character in two different things at the same time. So with that, they also wanted to continue the comic books because the comic books were still popular. They were still making money. So Square instead was like, okay, so since we're bringing back Max for the game, why don't we bring back what's the next most popular main character that we had in the video games? And that would obviously be Alex, which led to the Heat Waves novel, which is another thing that we did. So you could check out those videos on the YouTube channel and everything. So as one story of a continuation of Alex and Steph, after the end of True Colors. So since they did the novel, they also put them in this little mini series of a comic book. Because I guess they're trying to they're testing the waters, I guess, to give Steph and Alex a little bit of a story in the comic books. Not committing to a big, gigantic story yet because they want to see, obviously, how well this does. So we'll see what happens in the. We'll see what happens as how the sales and everything went. hopefully everything went well. But yeah. So if you notice with the creative tag here, the creators tag in the corner with the names, the big change between this Steph and Alex story and the Chloe and Max run of comic books is we get a new writer for this story. So whereas the 22 issue Max and Chloe run was written by Emma Vicelli, this one is written by Zoe Thorogood. So that's the only change, as you can see from the credits there in the corner. So it's only the writer changed, but the actual art for the comic itself is still gonna be done by Claudia. So the art is the same, only the writer changed. Will it be a good change? Well, excuse me. Will it be just as good as what Emma did for 22 issues? That's for everyone to decide on their own for how they like it. So, without further ado, we will check out how this story, this story of Steph and Alex goes. Alrighty, so let's get this going here. So we got and there's the advertisement for the novel. Yet again, we already did the Heat Waves novel here, so go check out those videos on your YouTube channel. And there's a nice little title page. Here's all the credits for the Titan Comics team. And as you see on the top here, the entire 22 issue collected into 6 trade books of the original Max and Chloe run up here. So that's cool. And there's the credits for the actual comic book itself. So yet again, nice that they kept at least Claudia around to at least keep the artwork as consistent as they can. Oh, and here we go. We got a little written thing, so that way, which they always do, because they even do it. They do it in the novels too. In the 2 novels, they always open with a page to let you know what choices and variations that the writer is going to use from the game and take into the comic here. So here's a little thing to set the mood here. Well, to set the setting. All right, here we go. Life is Strange is a world of choices in a multiverse of infinite possibilities. Forget Me Not takes place in a timeline much like the one you know from Life is Strange True Colors, but with certain key differences. In this timeline, for instance, infamous Arcadia Bay residents Rachel Amber and Chloe Price fulfilled their dream of escaping to sunny California, and Max Caulfield never returned from Seattle. Here, the future is yet unwritten, and the past is full of surprises. Okay, the line of Chloe and Rachel being able to leave Arcadia Bay and go to California, which is what Rachel's plan was. Rachel and Chloe's plan was to leave to go to California in the end. And the which you saw in the original, in the Max and Chloe run of the comic books, that Max does end up meeting Chloe and Rachel due to certain circumstances that happened in the comics. I'll leave that for you guys, for any of you who haven't read or seen my videos on those. We did the whole run of those comics on the YouTube channel, so it's all up on the YouTube channel, so you could go check those out. And the thing of Max never returning from Seattle, that was also hinted at in the comic books, in the Rachel and Chloe situation that Max finds herself in. So, yet again, that's also picking some points from the previous run of comic books to carry over on here. Will it actually mean anything? We shall see. Okay, and it continues. After the death of her mother, Alex Chen was cast adrift in the foster care system, struggling for years with her curse, the ability to sense and absorb and even manipulate the emotions of other people. With her psychic power of empathy. On leaving foster care, she reconnected with her older brother Gabe in the small town of Haven Springs, Colorado. When Gabe died in a mining accident shortly after her arrival, Alex partnered with Gabe's friends and used her growing supernatural powers to bring his killers to justice. As they brought the truth to light, Alex also grew close and began dating local radio DJ and drummer Steph Gingrich. Well, that's one way to sum that up. As a former resident of Arcadia Bay and student at Blackwell Academy, Steph Gingrich knows Chloe and Rachel, obviously. After high school, Steph left for Seattle, where she bounced around the punk scene as a drummer. It was whilst on tour with her two-piece band Drugstore Makeup. Shout outs to Izzy on that one. That Steph first discovered Haven Springs, and the rest is history. After revealing the truth of Gabe's death, Alex and Steph left town to start their own band, and are now road traveling, road tripping across the states, trying to build a name for themselves, one dive bar at a time. Which is also how the opening of the novel Heat Waves also does it. Is that Steph and Alex and Steph uh, are just road tripping across the country, uh, doing little gigs and stuff wherever they can to get their name out. So that continues. So that's a shared a shared beginning point for both this comic and the novel is the explanation of how things start is exactly the same. That while they're on the road trip, doing something, something happens. The setup is exactly the same, but the story themselves are two different things between the comic and the novel. So can both of these things happen within the same timeline? Probably. That's up for you guys to decide. Whether the comic story comes first or the novel story comes first or vice versa, that's up to you. All right. In any case, um, let's begin the story. All right. There's an awkwardness between finishing one song and starting the next. Like being pulled out of an all-consuming dream and waking up to silence. Only to find you're being watched, faceless strangers peering into your soul. You you hope they see you, like really see you, but you know they probably don't. Okay, now we're actually into dialogue and not Alex's narration. Anyway, this song is for my big brother Gabe. It's called Oh, sorry ladies, we're hitting closing time. If you wouldn't mind wrapping it up. Oh, right, sure. Sorry. Well, be sure to check out our socials for more dates and announcements. You wish you could just focus on the moment, enjoy it. You did to begin with, but it's not that simple anymore. This is your future, now your livelihood, and not just yours. If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, did that tree even matter? Steph asked me last week. She had that quiet anger behind her eyes. I think this all seemed a lot simpler 6 months ago. Okay, well, there's a time frame of how long it's been since they left Haven Springs. So maybe with that information, technically the novel, I guess, the Heat Waves novel would come before this then. Because I believe the Heat Waves novel was, I think it was a little closer in time that they left Haven Springs. So I guess the novel does come first if you want to try to make a chronological timeline of events, I guess. Oh, and if you enjoyed what you heard today, please consider picking up our demo CD. Look at me, not look away. Fucking A. I'm sorry that fuck. Fuck that image just that panel just smacked me in the fucking face. Fucking A. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Oh, shit. Well, that's the beauty of oh shit. That's the beauty of reading the comics like this, since you don't have since you don't have a big since you're not seeing the full page because you're not reading it physically. When panels, when like shocking panels or something come up, it smacks you in the face a lot harder. Just like seeing fucking Chloe and Rachel here being at Steph and Alex's little gig here at the bar, and they're there to support Steph in her little band thing here. Fuck, man. Well, well, right out of the gate, Zoe definitely knew how to fucking smack the audience, smack the reader in the face with here's a fucking cameo out of nowhere. Let me see something. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You see them in the crowd, even though you could probably miss them if you're not paying attention. But there's Rachel there with her phone recording, and then there's Chloe there with the glass of beer in her hand. Which yet again, the only thing that would really give this away is technically just Chloe's blue hair, but they didn't go into detail with the tattoo on her arm, so you probably wouldn't even think of it until they smack you in the face with the last panel on the page there. Oh fuck. Shit. Okay. Let's continue. Cause it's not gonna get any better from the beginning here. Thanks for coming out to see us. Have a great night. Oh, okay, now Chloe is talking. But what I'm saying is, you gotta rock out. Like, it's just Chloe with her fucking air guitar. Oh, lordy. I wouldn't even know how to say what she's saying. Well, air guitar sound effects. Let's leave it like that. uh, you finally started learning to play? Oh boy, Chloe learning how to play fucking guitar. Oh crap. She begged me to get her one for her 22nd. She learned the opening 3 seconds of Back in Black and then just gave up. The world isn't ready for me. But it looks like the world is getting ready for you guys. Chloe told me you guys have a label interested. Yet a nice shout out to ACDC with the song Back in Black there. Really great band, really great song. Highly recommend Highly recommend ACDC. Awesome stuff. Oh, yeah, well, it's a pretty new label, and they're mostly interested in bringing up new artists. So it's not like it's gonna be a massive deal, but they said they're interested. Not a massive deal, Alex. This is the biggest deal. There's too many kids trying to get noticed online these days. A money man saying yes is major. Steph gets twice as excited about things and twice as disappointed when they don't happen. I try to keep us grounded, but it's hard to pretend I'm not pinning all my hopes on this too. Anyway, congrats on the ads. We saw you on the side of the building when we passed through Columbus. Oh, so they're in Ohio, right? Columbus, Ohio? I believe so. Handbags, right? Who knew? I'm more excited to really push my acting career, but the modeling is paying for our little LA apartment. I'm helping. I sold a sculpture for an entire $50 last week. She did. uh, Rachel's cutesy like support of Chloe's meager $15 rent contribution is funny. Yet again, the um that is the modeling thing is something that the original the original game gave to Rachel, but her actually making it to LA and actually making that a job that she makes money off of is something the comic books took. So that, and technically the original comic run also gave Rachel the a little more in the acting department. So her talking about acting and doing the modeling is pretty much what the original run of comics have set up, has defined for her so far. And the fact that Chloe and Rachel do live in an apartment in LA is also entirely shown in the previous comic run. So all of that is literally just carrying over from the comics, from the previous comic run, the Emma Vicelli run of comics, and also Chloe making sculptures and selling them is also something that a side job that Chloe does do in the Emma run of the comics also. So mentioning that here is a nice link of continuity from this mini series and the previous Emma run of comics. So I really appreciate that they established a link to continue the little things that they set up in the previous run. I'm mostly just a glorified housewife. That's what you've done to me, Rachel. I've been domesticated. Oh, lordy. I'm assuming that's oh, that's just Rachel. No, well, that's everybody laughing. Okay, on the bottom there. Um, have you heard from Mikey at all? I don't really keep up with any of the Blackwell folks. I've changed so much since I was that shithead kid. I don't know how to engage with that part of my life anymore. Do you keep up with them? Yeah, well, a bit. Mikey's at college for game design. Big business nowadays, apparently. Oh, that's cool. A little a little further update on what Mikey's been through. Good to see Mikey getting wanting to do game design for I'm assuming for a career that he's looking for. So really good. Also makes sense for Mikey's character since him and Steph spent so much time doing their D&D games, which involves a lot of world building, creation, character creating, and things like that. It makes sense that he would take that imagination and that love for world building and take it to like actually making video games, which is pretty much the same thing, just with computers. Like you're creating characters, you're creating an entire world and stuff like that. So nice to see that Mikey's doing that. Really cool. Oh, cool to hear folks escape that shithole and went on to better things. Yeah. Did you have you seen the memorial? What memorial? The one they put up for Kate. Rachel caught it in the papers. It's just past the gates. Oh, okay. Okay, so as far here's one of the big changes, the big different decisions here is for this story um they had uh Kate actually did the suicide, which makes sense considering if Max never came back to Arcadia Bay and everything, then Kate most likely would have done that because Max was the only one that really had any genuine sympathy and stuff for Kate uh and actually gave a shit and was actually genuinely trying to help Kate. So obviously without Max being there, most likely she would just go through with it anyway. That's not taking into account even if Max was there, whether she would even have her powers or not, because in this timeline, Chloe and Rachel would have been long gone by the time Max would even show back up in Arcadia Bay anyway. So there's still a likelihood that Kate would have still done it because Max wouldn't have any powers to temporarily stop it to begin with, because Max needed to have her powers to stop time, to give her the time she needed to get to the roof of the building anyway. So if she didn't have her powers, then would it even matter? But yet again, that's the infinite possibilities of Life is Strange itself, where you could just run down a rabbit hole just like I just did of of what if this thing didn't happen or this thing didn't happen, and the entire changes that could branch off of, the butterfly effect everywhere. Okay. And okay, Steph is obviously going to be a little sad here. Why specifically? Oh, don't worry. Steph is going to explain that herself. Oh, and the sadness is getting deeper. Oh, and then Alex is going to go into it and see what's going on with that. I didn't know they. I think I. Okay, okay, we'll do it from here. This Kate died because of all of us. It's my fault. Why didn't I do anything? She's always there. Why do people keep reminding me of her? I hate her. I wish I could forget her. Hmm. All the conflicting emotions that Steph is has there. Okay. We need to get going. But we only just got here. We have a drive ahead of us, and it's getting late. Oh, it's fine. I have a shoot tomorrow evening anyway, so I need to get my beauty sleep. You do? Chloe's all confused. Uh, Take care, y'all. Rock on, Steph. Oh, and then Alex, from the sad emotion she was feeling, is making her obviously cry, since she gets affected by other people, what other people are feeling. So Steph's sadness obviously made her really sad and crying here. Uh, Also, big ups to Rachel for reading the room and you know figure knowing what Alex was trying to get at, and going along with it, and also like excusing themselves. Also, clearly Chloe had no idea what was going on. So, which also tells me that I think Rachel immediately after she picked up on what was going on, immediately came up with the photo shoot, with the shoot excuse, as a way to excuse themselves, because Rachel was very quick on having that as an explanation. So, but clearly from Chloe's reaction, that was most likely a lie that she just came up with to help to make Alex's thing a little easier. Okay, so we will say goodbye to Rachel and Chloe again, because that was it for their cameo. That that was it. so so there you go. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the little cameo from Chloe and Rachel. So that's pretty much it for them. Uh, but a nice it is a nice way that Zoe wrote in uh, to give Chloe and Rachel a cameo, because as we learned in also in the previous novels, in the Steph story novel, which that novel we also did, also on the YouTube channel. You can see all the videos we made on the Steph story novel too, and the Heat Waves novel. Steph does reconnect with Chloe uh, in flashbacks um, in the novels. In the Steph story novel, she specifically explains a flashback where she met up with Chloe again and things like that. And in the Heat Waves novel, she also points out that she has Chloe's number on her phone. So them having this road trip thing um, makes sense for that she would probably call Chloe since they're still pretty close. And obviously, since Steph already knows that Chloe and Rachel are together and everything, because if you went that way in Before the Storm and everything, Steph would obviously already know the relationship there. So her having Chloe's number would also get in touch with Rachel also. And since Chloe and Steph and everybody were pretty good friends by the end of the game and everything, it makes sense that Chloe and Rachel would really try to help Steph with her with the band thing here. So that's kind of nice. Also, it's a way of passing passing the torch from one uh, from one of the main protagonists of the original game to the True Colors protagonist in Alex here to, transition. So that's also a really creative way to do it. Like, obviously, since they weren't gonna use Max, obviously to do that passing of the torch thing, you would have to do that with Chloe, which is good because the original game, Chloe is as much of a main character protagonist of that game as Max is, because the story of the original game is just as dependent and stuff on Chloe herself as Max is. So even though you don't play as Chloe in the original game, Chloe is one of the main protagonists of that game. Because you can't have that original game without her there. So it still it still work. This all still works. So great. Already some great writing from Zoe to bring in Chloe and Rachel for this cameo. All right. Hey Alex, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Hold on. I see that picture in the background there. Okay, that's Steph and Alex. I'm assuming the guy on the other side, I'm assuming that's supposed to be Ryan. If that is Ryan, that's actually pretty sweet. that Ryan at least gets a visual cameo of some kind. Oh, and this is also funny. The little sunflower thing here, which this sunflower dances, by the way, because this is the sunflower that Steph kept in her DJ the DJ booth inside the record store. If anyone played or seen um, the Wavelengths DLC for True Colors, which we also did, we obviously did videos. I did videos on True Colors itself and the DLC Wavelengths, that you could interact with this sunflower and it actually dances. Like you can make it like dance the whole time you're doing stuff. So kind of nice that she took something, I guess, from her from the DJ booth, which is pretty funny. And obviously the D20 sticker over here by the picture. So we have to keep Steph's D&D hobby around. Hey, I'm sorry. I thought we were having a good time, and suddenly you just up and left. It's not the first time I've noticed you do that, which is, it's okay. Just tell me what happened. Was it the LA apartment? Are you jealous? Steph trying to work it into a joke. I appreciate her trying to lighten the mood though. Um, they did seem really put together. I guess it's hard to not compare or worry about Alexandria Chen. You stop that right now. Sure, maybe we don't have it all figured out yet, but you are the greatest person I've ever known. My person, my stupid magic, and okay, that's one way to shut her up, I guess. That's one way to cut her off. Oh boy. Hey, what hey or what or however you say this here. Sound effects. Alex baby, you know what I think? What? I think the world needs to know. Oh my god. Well, oh god. Anything else to notice in the background here? No. Okay. Nice vinyl on the wall though. You got like a vinyl on the wall. And going to shout from the sunroof. Okay. I love my stupid magical girlfriend. She's beautiful, kind, her jokes are bad, and she has superpowers. Okay. Okay, the jokes being bad is kind of, it's pretty much a Life is Strange tradition at this point. So obviously that would be a benefit. uh Gotta whoop out the beanie one last time. Okay. Point made. Can we. Steph? Steph, what's that in the road? Oh, and then Steph comes down from this. From the little roof hatch there. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's not run over the child. Oh, okay. Well, at least they noticed it enough to early enough that the the tour bus isn't entirely just all up on the kid. And come out to, okay, hey, are you okay? What's your name? I'm Alex. And this is my girlfriend Steph. Lily. It's Lily. Huh? School bag. Lily, what happened? Can you talk to us? Well, helpful that her name is written on the bag. And she doesn't seem to be wanting to talk right now. We should call someone. Steph, no, we don't know what she's run away from. And she is having like all the emotions going on at the same time. We got anger, we got happiness, we got fear, and we also got sadness here. How is it possible she's feeling all those emotions at the same time? Who knows? Okay, so we bring her into the bus, and she still doesn't want to talk. Okay, staring at her probably isn't gonna help the kid's case, by the way. Okay, so Alex is gonna try to go into all those emotions. That can't be a good idea. And obviously not. Okay, there's a wedding, which is obviously a guy's. That's like a guy's hand. So wait, that's the emotion of a guy. Okay, there's this anger at. Okay, there's an argument with some lady. So that's a different thing. Okay, there's this guy who's really sad. Okay, there's this happy memory of somebody. Okay, it's kind of like she's falling into all these different memories. Well, emotional memories. Um, okay, some guy leaving. Okay, some school kid. Okay, somebody about to stab somebody. Okay, that was a lot of a way lot of different conflicting memories. Well, conflicting emotional memories all over the place. Um. Okay, so the night sky. Oh, finally. Lily. Where's Lily? Oh, look, her glasses are messed up for a change. Oh, she's just messing around with Steph's drums. So, what did you feel? I don't know how to explain. It's like she's living multiple lives at once. My heart has never felt so devastated. I'm going to try it again. I know what to expect this time. Well, as long as you don't get knocked unconscious again from it. Alex, no, you look exhausted. And the part gig is tomorrow, remember? We can cancel it if you need. No, no, I'll be fine. But what do we do about her? Um, keep her for now? Because it's pretty obvious she ran away from something. She's kind of dirty. She has no shoes. She's literally walking around barefoot. I could imagine how cut to shit her feet are at that point. Because walking around on road, pavement, and all that shit can't be good at all. So, oh, what is she looking at? Oh, she's looking at them playing. Well, at the park. I like how Alex gave her. If you notice, Alex gave her her big jean jacket to wear. I guess as a type of sweater. I'm assuming it's kind of cool outside, so I guess one way to keep her warm. She okay, picking the little flowers and picking the flowers and I guess dancing. Oh, I guess they got her shoes. I guess they got her some socks and shoes, so yay for that. At least she's not walking around barefoot. Well, at least she's having some sort of happy fun and not being depressing Debbie Downer kid the whole time. I don't know. We'll see what Lily what the deal is with Lily sooner or later. Like what's going on with her. But I think, hmm, we'll see. So Lily, what do you think about the burger? I don't know. It's all right. Tough crowd. Yeah, because she still hasn't said anything. Oh, what's going on in the phone stuff? Yo. After careful listening, we would like to invite to a meeting with our head of talent relations on Wednesday. Woo! Yes! Yes! Okay, so they got a meeting. I'm gonna have to ask y'all to leave. Oh, okay, good. Well, with Steph's giant outburst, yeah. Punk rock. Uh, well, yeah, yelling and making a scene like that, she would. Yeah, you would kind of get yourselves thrown out. I like how I like how Alex is giving Lily like a piggyback ride up here. That's actually pretty funny. And we get a clearer look of Alex's sweater that she's wearing. And you got this cat with a little hat and a little cape. And the cap has the little acoustic guitar that it's playing. Hilarious. It's pretty much like a cat version of Alex herself, because the cat is also, well, besides the obvious guitar reference comparison, but the hat and little cape is pretty much a reference to like Alex's her bard costume that she wore in True Colors in episode 3 during the LARP section. So that's actually that's a pretty fun visual reference. Yet again, Claudia knows her stuff there, sneaking in some fun little references. That's why it was a great idea to keep Claudia around. Look at that. Oh, good night, Lily. Oh, look! You got Speaking of visual references, look at Ethan's Thanor comics that Ethan made. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Still getting Ethan's little self-made comic books I see. It's pretty cool. Oh, and Alex gave her well, as a little sleeping buddy, Alex's little stuffed animal, Choo Choo or Shoo Shoo, I think. I think it's Shoo Shoo, the little mouse. Her old childhood, beat up childhood stuffed animal. That's pretty sweet. Oh, okay, now they're singing a duet over here. Oh, baby. Kate used to love this song. I used to tease her about how cheesy it was. I was trying so hard to be edgy back then. Huh. She started using headphones after a while, even in her room. I feel kind of bad about that. Okay. Now we get some more insight into into certain characters that I guess were supposed to be around during Before the Storm, but because of time constraints and stuff, they weren't they weren't put into the game. Because I know certain characters in Before the Storm were meant to have cameos in there, but their models and whatnot weren't. They were cut before the models and everything could be done. But certain voice lines for them was already recorded. So if you ever data mine Life is Strange Before the Storm, you can find certain dialogue from Chloe that was cut from the game, especially dialogue that directly references or where Chloe is actually talking to and interacting with characters that were also cut from the game. Because certain characters did have their dialogue recorded, but they were ultimately cut from the game. Because I believe the biggest example in Before the Storm was Taylor, one of Victoria's friends from the original game. Because a lot of her dialogue lines you can find within the data of Before the Storm, where her and Chloe are talking to each other. So, so maybe Kate was supposed to be in the game, but she got cut from time constraints a lot earlier in development. Because I don't believe Kate had any recorded lines or anything either. So, um, she may have had a cameo in a class photo, I think, because Chloe does have a class photo, and the class photo does have a lot of characters from the original game in the class photo, but a majority of them don't show up within the game itself. So, so I believe Kate was probably one of those. But it's nice that they're referencing, Steph being like having some interaction with Kate here. Um, some songs are cheesy. People should wear their likes cheesy songs badge with pride. That's not the point, Alex. I should have been nicer to her. Hey, you were just, ooh, excuse me, kidding around. Like those kids at the party were just kidding around. Like the guy who uploaded that video of Kate was just kidding around. Or like when Kate threw herself off a fucking building. Was it that kind of kidding around? Steph, that's not. Well, obviously, Lily's not going to be able to go to sleep with this heated conversation happening right now. She's dead, Alex. I should have always been nice to her. Oop, and then we're Well, Alex seems like she's gonna kind of feel that memory a little bit. Oh, Lily. Oh, but gets distracted by Lily here. Oh shit, what? Did someone crash? Wait, what? Oh, literally, what? Steph, what just. Where did the mud. Uh. Okay, clearly something just happened here. Oh, look, they have a little. One of their pillows is a pride flag pillow. That's funny. Um. Anywho, are you playing? We just buried the rabbit we hit. Wait, what? Okay, so you did hit something. Rabbit? What? See, this is what happens when you're not paying attention to where you're driving. Oh, now Lily finally speaks. I killed the rabbit. I scarred you, and then you. I scared you, and then you hit it. You got upset. It's my fault. So it's my memory now. What? Okay. Memories? Of course. How didn't I see it? You can talk? Steph. She has powers. Okay. Um I like how Steph's big reaction is the fact that Lily speaks. And then Alex justifiably figures out like, wait, she has powers also. Okay, so what specifically Lily's powers is, we're about to get an explanation of that right about now. So, here we go. I'm not supposed to talk about them. I'm a freak. But I think you might be a freak too. Okay, so Lily is also on the same page where she kind of figured out that Alex also has powers. I am. I can take people's memories away from them. Can you return them? I can. Oh, okay, good. It's not a one-way street. So it can go back and forth. Okay. Lily, can you give mine back to me, please? Okay. Okay, so he just touches her and puts it all back. Okay, so there's the panels of driving the dead rabbit, Steph picking up the dead rabbit. Alex seems to be. Okay, she's putting her hand on Lily, so to try to console her, I guess. Putting the flowers on the rabbit's grave. Them putting the rabbit in the grave. Burying the rabbit over here. And then that's just a shot of the front of the bus. Okay. Okay. What other memories have you taken? Don't get mad at me. No, no, Lily, I'm not mad. I just want to. Oh shit! And then she runs out of the bus. Fuck. Oh, okay. She doesn't run far. She just kneels over by the rabbit's little grave, crying. Okay. Okay, and then put the coat around her. Oh, and then Steph puts some headphones on her ears. Whenever you want to talk, I'm here. Okay. One freak to another. Two freaks to another. Hey, Steph, you don't have powers. Stop. But I get the sentiment. You're just, you know, You're just trying to make the kid feel more at ease. But in the context of freaks in this case, you're the odd one out, Steph, because you actually don't have any actual powers. Just saying. uh, we really just want to help you, Lily. Can you tell us about your memories? They just wanted to forget. And there's what the title of this comic series, Forget Me Not, comes from. Because it's referring to Lily here with her power of taking people's memories away. So let's see what creative ways Zoe and Claudia use to express and visualize Lily's powers here. Like how are these powers going to be handled here? Okay. Oh, here's a cover by Zoe herself, because just like Emma before her, Zoe is not only a writer, she's also an artist also. And also, a little tidbit is this is not the first time Zoe has been involved in the Life is Strange comic books either. Because if you were eagle-eyed enough, in the previous comic books, in the previous comic book videos that we did with the Max and Chloe comics, at the end of the books, they show you the different covers by various artists that did cover variants for the individual issues, and it shows you it has a little collection in the back of each book of some of the different covers that they did. And if you read and saw one of the covers to one of the issues, was actually done by Zoe. So yet again, another connection of they actually took someone that did some work in the previous comics and actually made her the lead writer for this comic book. So it's kind of a fun connection there. So it's not like they just plucked Zoe out of the blue. It's somebody that they already were kind of familiar with before. And here's another cover variant. I do like Zoe's art here though. And we got this art piece from Alice Maichi Lee. I believe that's how you say that. I hope so. But I do like these the sadness that Steph is feeling visualized with the blue flowers here. And then Alex like going into them here. It's pretty nice nice cover there. Okay, so this is chapter 2. Excuse me. Mommy didn't know I would get the people's memories. Oh, okay, so her mother knows all about her powers. Okay. I knew I was gonna cause this one. one time I made my best friend Lewis forget that his doggy died. He was so sad, I wanted to reach out and take it away. So I did. It felt like time had stopped. Everything was frozen. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. The visualization of memories is like this tree, and each of the memories is like a leaf on that tree. Huh. That's a pretty cool way of visualizing that. Huh. And there's the the leaf of the memory of the dog that Lily is reaching out to. Okay. I didn't know the name of Lewis's dog before that, but then I knew her name was Mavis, and I remembered taking her to the beach, and that one time she ate Lewis's dad's sock. I tried not to use my powers after that. Okay, so so when she takes the memory, she takes all the emotion and everything that goes along with that memory and pretty much remembers everything like it was her own memory. That's holy shit. Plus, I don't know how old she's supposed to be here in this flashback. I don't know, maybe 5, maybe 6, because she looks like she's might be like, I think she's like 10 or something, or somewhere close to that in the main part of the story. So yeah, having these types of powers this fucking young is kind of in fucking sane. It's surprising that she hasn't been driven fucking crazy at this point. Uh, with all the fucking memories and stuff that she has inside her, which we saw earlier with when Alex first tried going to read her emotions, all the different memories that we saw there. Kind of crazy how she kind of keeps that together. But then a few months ago, Mommy said that maybe you have these powers for a reason. We could help people. Claire from the little grocery store said she'd give anything to forget her ex-husband. Just got me thinking, you know. I don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with, but just I love you. Mommy said we could help people, but I helped too many people, and it's all in my head all the time, and I just want them out. I tried my best, but I just want them all to go away. Yeah, it's like it's like so it's like a no, it's like a yeah, she got all these all these memories inside, like she's living, like she's constantly living all the memories in her head or like all the time, which yet again, for as young as she is, I'm extremely surprised that she's not like driven crazy at this point. Like how she's not insane right now in like a mental hospital or something at this point is amazing. Is extremely amazing. That's probably the real superpower. That she's not fucking crazy. Okay. Okay, okay. We're going to get them out. First, I need you to focus on one of the memories. Which one? Whichever is the most painful. We should get that out first. Right? Yeah, Steph with the good idea. What about the shows? No shows for a few days. We follow wherever this memory takes us, and then we can try doing them. Metaphorically. What about the meeting with the label? Not until next week. So pretty much we have a lot of time to kill, so we might as well make good use of the time we got. Am I being a problem? Hey, don't make her cry any more than she already is right now. No, absolutely not. Yeah, you're both on the same page with that. Yes. Okay, so this is the memory. My name is Connor. I'm 21 years old. I live by myself in Cincinnati. Oh shit. When when I'm and when will I am good enough, I will be deserving of your love. When am I good enough, I will be deserving of your love. Okay. I like you so much, Connor. OMG. Good night. Uh, of course you are special to me. I'm sorry I didn't reply for 2 weeks. I was too busy. It's not you, I promise. Morning. I can't stop thinking about a girl. Her name is Emily. Well, clearly Connor had a pretty big obsession here. Um, what? Is that supposed to be what Emily looks like? Wow, that's a really distorted picture of her. Excuse me. When I took his memory, I started looking like this. I really don't like it. What, that's supposed to be you? That's weird. Lily, you are doing so well, but we need to find where Connor lives. Do you remember anything that might help us pinpoint his location? I don't know, since when does Lily wear glasses? Unless in her memory, unless in her memory she kind of gets visualized into her memory as someone else. Because unless this is supposed to be Lily, I mean not Lily, Emily, but Lily herself is being visualized in that place. I think because Lily doesn't wear glasses, so that's why I'm like, if this is supposed to be Lily, then okay. So, all right. So, okay, that's read that. Um, when Emily would leave, I he'd think about jumping. He wanted to punish her, but then he wondered if she'd even care. Okay, this is a really unhealthy obsession this guy had. He'd look down and see the comic store. He really liked comics. Hey, that's ironic. Look at what we're reading. sometimes they'd have a poster in the window of a series he liked. He would only have to wait a month for the next bit. Hmm. Creepy Kid Comics. A weird name for a comic store. He thought maybe that was reason enough to keep going. The characters in the stories would never leave him. Hey, whatever it takes to get you from stopping, from from to stop thinking about making yourself a pavement fucking pancake. But all I can think about is Emily. She told me she liked me. Why did she keep leaving me? Emily is a stupid liar. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so they pop out of it. Clearly, Lily is extremely upset. What happened? Creepy Kid Comics, Cincinnati. He's across the street. I can't breathe. I can't. Alex, she's having a panic attack. Clearly. Alex, take it. But I thought you just take it. Well, that's the quickest way to solve this problem right now. Yeah, because Alex could deal with that a lot more than the kid can. Sorry, she was getting really into Dungeon Wizards. Wouldn't leave me until we got to a boring part. Okay. After Alex took a nice break. The problem being Dungeon Wizards is the quintessential high fantasy novel series. I ended up having to improv a chapter where Styx was to file his mana taxes. It worked like a charm. So she just invented a she just invented a section of the story just so she can get some peace. Should get there tomorrow evening though. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. What are you scribing, Bard? A song. I'm not sure if I felt inspired or if I just need a place to channel what I felt earlier. Nope. It's not done. It's not done. Let me bask in your genius. It's fucking stupid. I'm surprised you didn't fall off the chair. Like all down on the ground. Like you're gonna fall backwards and smack your head on the back of the fucking bus. Fine, keep your secrets, Chen. Keep your secrets. Okay, so now we're at the comics shop. I got way too excited about this. Oh, the fact that the comics shop is closed. I'm guessing Connor is in one of those two at the end. Nah, calling it now. 4703. It's 404. Connor, next door. You may have superpowers, Miss Chen, but I am in possession of dumb luck. That's funny. Hi, is Connor in? He's at work. I'm his girlfriend. Can I take a message? We have something to return personally. I like how they focus in on the kid. Not that. Like how his girlfriend immediately looks at the kid when they say something to return to him. And she immediately thinks like, does he have an illegitimate child? Oh, Lord. Of course I remember Emily. Oh, look, they paint little, like D&D figures. That's cool. Reminds me of a certain someone here. She damn near killed him. Oops, I'm gonna get mad now. Can you tell me what happened? Oh, look, a bunch of pictures of Connor and him and his group of friends here. Huh. Me and Con have been friends since we were kids. A few years back, he was really struggling. Just adult life in general, I guess. He fell hard for this girl he met online. Oh boy. I don't know what her intentions were, but man, did she make him feel small. I don't know. If it's a girl online, it was probably some guy who was just like trying to fuck with him, most likely. Listen, you don't understand how bad it was. I don't know what this is, but you can't take Connor back there. Not now. Not after everything that's happened. Take me back where? Oh, clear. What fortuitous timing. So I visited a magic child to delete memories of a girl I don't remember ever existing. You know, when you put it like that, it does sound fucking crazy, doesn't it? Yes, and those memories aren't gone. They live in Lily the same way you felt them. You need to take them back. It makes my face look funny. It's Bull, right? Her name is Cherry? Okay. Are you sure your girlfriend's not like a stripper or something? Cherry kind of sounds like a stripper name. Anywho, I thought you had just gotten over her one day. One day you just stopped talking about her. I was so happy, we all were. We finally had our Con back. She consumed your life. You became a husk. It was a good day if she responded to you, and hell if she didn't. When you remember her, please don't leave me. Well, that's really getting all our emotions out here on the table, aren't we? Okay. Comforting hug. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that was enough convincing for his girlfriend to kind of be a crying, nervous wreck as evidence that, as far as the memory thing go, and knowing this girl that he was obsessed with, it makes that more believable for him. We should go somewhere else. I don't suppose you have the keys to the comic store. And he does. I didn't know you could pick locks. Oh, you couldn't tell by my magic fingers? Okay. I'm sure there's an innuendo in there somewhere. If we couldn't tell. Okay, so he didn't have the keys. We're just breaking into the place, I guess. video. Alright. So after that breaking and entering session, this is the one I was talking about, Cher, with the elf girl who looks like you. Elf against the realm, okay. That's the name of the comic. They canceled it just as it was picking up. I can't remember if I really even liked it, or I just like seeing you gutting ogres. Damn, elf Cherry is cool. Ready? Okay. She's okay, giving it all back. Connor, I think we're soulmates. Okay, that's one of the texts. But it can't be ours right now. Okay. And no new messages. I'm assuming this is supposed to be the Emily girl. Or at least pictures that maybe were sent to him. Because unless he met, like, Emily in person, if it was just online, then those could be pictures of anybody. Not necessarily the person he's talking to. That is the dangers of trying to know someone online. Like, you never know, really, if it's a real person or not. Oh, and then Lily leaves. Well, goes to look at her reflection, and she's back to normal. My face doesn't look funny anymore. Okay, so that worked. Oh, okay, and now she gives him a hug for taking back his memories. So, how do you feel? Come here. Oh, and then he's returning the hug for Lily. Oh, that's cool. And then everyone little group hug here. Hey, why aren't you two joining in on the hug? I don't think it was ever about her. It was about me. It was all insecurity. She made me happy, Cherry. She activated some part of me that felt I had to prove I was worthy of love. I think I knew it at the time, too. I just couldn't. My dad left when I was 7. Who would have guessed, right? My dad did that too. Well, my mom left my dad, but he moved out. I don't really remember him. Could that have anything to do with all the memories that you're taking in? Maybe those memories are kind of pushing out some of your memories, or like really stuffing them down, like repressing them. Maybe we should make a club. Can we go now? Yep, we should be leaving the scene of the crime. What crime? Oh yeah, you're breaking and entering crime. Yeah, you should actually leave. Memories to return, shows to play, and one of us is very deserving of ice cream. Oh, and then they leave, and they say their goodbyes, while Lily has this thought bubble of ice cream, which is pretty funny. You two, I hope you're not leaving. You're not staying there. Because, you're not supposed to be in the comic shop, just saying. If y'all broke in, you're not supposed to be there. Okay. Anywho, at the ice cream, well, sitting on the bench next to the ice cream truck there in the park. Um, okay, and that's the last one. What last one? You did so good. The photo had more chocolate on it. Well, that's the reality of it, kid. When you look at pictures of food things on menus and things like that and in commercials, they never look like the real deal. That's never the case. They always lie to you. It's not That's not how it works. Okay. You did pretty amazing too, girl. You look exhausted. I just need a shower. Well, too bad your tour bus doesn't have a shower in it. Or does it? I don't think it does. Mm. I want to find my dad. Okay, where could he be? Do you know where he lives? Thank you, Alex. He went and moved to the other side of town. That ridiculous white house on the private lake. I don't think that's gonna dumb things down, really. Well, we can add it to the list. Okay, so that's what Alex was doing earlier. She was making while Lily was eating ice cream, she was making a list of all the memories that Lily has, so they can go and visit everyone else to try to give them back their memories. Okay. Do you think Alex is weird for having powers? There's no hiding from her, that's for sure. Though I don't think weird is the right word. She just experiences things different to normal people. No, not normal people. I mean other people. Do you think you're weird for having powers? Yes. That's a pretty blunt answer there. Did she change my feelings before? I didn't like it. Only because she had to. She won't do it ever again, I promise. Well, technically, Steph, she only did that because you told her to. You were yelling at her to do it. So, uh, but she does it to you. What do you mean? You were upset about a dead girl, and then you weren't. Oh, shit. That's not good. The kid kind of sold her out. Steph? Steph, Lily, where the fuck did they go? Who was running out in the middle of the woods, people? Oh, okay, there's somebody muttering there. Oh, okay, there you go. Damn, well, that time y'all made a campfire and everything? It's crazy. Hmm. I feel angry at her. Angry that I felt so much guilt for what she did. Then I feel angry at myself for being angry at my dead friend. Yeah, that's a lot of anger. Alex coming up. Oh, okay, and then they're laughing. She'd probably have a Bible quote for that. She was very into that forgiveness shit. Sorry, stuff. Though that reminds me of this one time my friend Chloe and her had a fight. It started as a joke, as most things did with Chloe. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting interactions with Chloe and Kate now. Oh, okay, now we're getting an actual flashback. We found out that Kate's folks didn't believe in dinosaurs. So Chloe started leaving those little plastic dinosaurs you get from gas stations everywhere. Like Kate would open her textbooks and a plastic Dilophosaurus would fall out. She'd find it funny at first, but I didn't need Alex's power to see that building rage. Okay, one, how would those things fit in a textbook? Like, unless the plastic dinosaur is like a flat thing, how would you put it in a textbook and not notice it? Because usually, aren't those supposed to be like little figure things? Like, see, the one she puts there is kind of like a figure thing. So if it's like this one that Chloe's putting on the bookshelf there, and then you got these falling on the bottom. If you see at the bottom of the narration box there, it shows like a green one and a yellow one there. How would those fit in a text box, a textbook, and you being able to close it? I have no idea. In any case, by the end of the month, Kate had like 30 plastic dinosaurs, and during home ec, she put them all in Chloe's blender. Oh, Kate showing a little rebelliousness. The whole thing exploded, and Chloe got covered in a concoction of plastic and limbless plastic dinosaurs. Oh, and then Alex gets found out from laughing. I didn't know that one. And then Steph is still sad. I got so many more. Oh, little stories. Oh, I like that. Alex and Lily all bundled up in the little blanket there by the on the like little picnic blanket next to the fire, while Steph is sitting on the log telling stories. That's pretty funny, pretty fun. And then Alex with Lily sleeping there. A little look on Steph's face. Oh, and then we got a cover here for Kate, which I'm assuming that would be probably Kate inside a casket with flowers around her, and her hand with the cross necklace, holding the cross necklace. Nice cover by Zoe. Oh, and then we got another cover here by Luana Visito, I think. Yet again, if that's not how you pronounce it, I am very sorry. But in any case, I really like her, the little woods here, the little butterflies around, and then Lily just... Is she sleeping? No, I think she's awake, because I think her eye is open. But yeah, she's but yeah, where her resting her head on Alex's leg there while Alex comforts her a little bit. Pretty nice. All right, so chapter 3. And now we're in West Virginia. Welcome to West Virginia. And be sure to check out our socials and more dates and announcements. For more dates and announcements. Oh, and then meanwhile, oh, Lily got a nice change of clothes. And getting giving the old woman her memories back. Okay, what was Alex supposed to be doing there? Okay, we're in the we're in the bus. Okay, I have no idea what Alex was doing there. Welcome to Kentucky. Now we're in Kentucky. Oh, I'm guessing she's supposed to be reaching out to Steph over here while she's driving. Okay, so we went from what was that? New York, Atlanta, West Virginia, Kentucky. So now we're on our way to Indiana and then Michigan after that. Okay. Our socials for more dates and announcements. Okay, so now we're in Indiana. She gives those memories back. Okay. Writing a song. I'm assuming she's writing a song. Or is she crossing off another memory off the list? For more dates and announcements. Okay, now she's crossing the Indiana one off the list. Now we're off to Michigan. I think he'd probably have dark hair because I have dark hair and my mom. Okay, so everyone has dark hair. Okay. Okay, so we're at Michigan now. Dates and announcements. Thank you all for. Okay, Steph just leaves. Okay, she's clearly upset about something. Coming. And I'm really good at art and math. I'm actually the smartest kid in my class. What are you trying to rhyme? Wow, Lily, that's amazing. You must get your math skills from me. Har har. Okay, she's trying to practice how to talk to her dad if she meets him. 4 people showed up, Alex. 4. Okay, that's what she's mad at. We are good fucking musicians and nobody fucking cares. Well, it takes a minute. Okay, and now you're getting Lily upset over here. Okay, well at least Steph catches herself when she notices Lily there. When are we going to find my dad? Soon. We have our meeting tomorrow and there's the final memory on the way. Do you think you can be super strong and handle it? I'm assuming she's nodding yes. Alex, you're right. We are good musicians. But right now, I think it's more important that we be good people. And then I like how she got the uh, little cat shirt on. It was funny. Anything else here? No, everything's the same. Okay. The weight of their wounds on worlds, your small shoulders. Duty to fix what you never broke, didn't break. Oh, okay, the words to the song that she's trying to come up with. Covering up crimes of people who cared less. I have a good feeling about this meeting. We'll see about it. I think if we could get one person to believe in us, they could, like, open the door for us, you know? Hey, Lily, I'm really sorry for yelling earlier. It's okay. No, it's not okay. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Thanks for not, Yeah, I have a good feeling about this meeting too. Okay, clearly the implication there being not taking away her emotion. So, um, and it's kind of funny that Lily's like, yeah, it's okay that you uh, that you yelled. That's it's fine. And then she's like, no, I shouldn't have done that. And Lily's like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that either. Are you going to be famous? Maybe. Okay, I think I want to be friends again. Oh, look at that. Lily just wants the fame. She's such a clout chaser. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Come here, little clout goblin. Yeah, see? See, Steph knows. While she's walking around with the belly shirt. I don't know. I never thought of Steph as a belly shirt wearing kind of person. Hey, if Alex enjoys it, I guess that's all that matters on that one. Can I wait in the bus? Seems like she doesn't want to be there now. Okay, so the name of the thing is Rhythmic Vibes. The Sound of Tomorrow. Okay. All right. How can I help you, girlies? We have a meeting. It's Chen, Alex Chen. Like, she has the thing, positive vibes there. Uh, boss your boss your day. Don't forget to smile. Believe in your energy. Okay, that's a lot of quotes all over the place. It might be under my name, Gingrich. Gin like the drink. Grich like the Christmas green guy without the N. And then meanwhile, Lily over here poking at the hula dancing girl figure. That's funny. Those are some long ass fucking nails on that secretary, by the way, as she's clicking away at the on the keyboard. Haha, okay. Upstairs, room 601 with Jenna. Don't be nervous. She's lovely. Okay? Bye now. Smile. The only way is up. Okay, look, it's even in the elevator. Like, what are we doing? Smile, you're special. Jesus Christ. The amount of inspirational quotes everywhere is like, okay, are you really trying to be positive or you're just showing a bunch of fake positivity? Like, Jesus. Even Lily's like just staring at it like, what is this? I know, right? Leia, look, even Alex picks up on it. This place is weird. I know, right? Hi, hi, hi. It's Jenna. Sorry, I'm late. Some bum left their bus in my parking spot. Oopsie daisy. At least she doesn't know that. Steph, this is Alex. And Alex even wore her skirt for this one. Your house is weird. Oh, cute kid. You guys can hang out here while the grown-ups talk biz, okay? Come in, come in. Okay, what do we got here? I have no idea what this quote's supposed to be over here. But the other one says coffee in one hand, ambition in the other. Okay. Jesus, everywhere. Your mom's house is weird. So, just a quick rundown on us. We started in 2020. We're trying to bridge the gap between traditional media and the new social media age. If you agree to our terms, we'd love to offer you a year contract. We'll publish your music and get it everywhere. We can use our algorithms. How are you girls with social media? Uh, right, that's what I thought. We can help with that. So there's one teeny tiny caveat to all this. Okay, we love the queer queens thing we have going on. So modern and socially relevant. Love it. Also, Alex loving the K-pop angle, but we have a concept to run by you. Okay, that's one that that sounds pretty racist in a way, because it's like, okay, so just because Alex is East Asian, she has to be K-pop. Okay. Um, and the whole uh, queer queens line. Um, I think that can also kind of come across as homophobic in that scenario, in this scenario, because the implication there makes it seem like their being gay thing, their being lesbians, kind of makes it seem like it's supposed to be like a band gimmick thing instead of them being in an actual relationship type of thing. So that's kind of, it's not great. Uh, and clean and clearly Steph looks like she's about to get really mad. And meanwhile Alex is like feels extremely awkward and stuff with what's happening. Steph, we love your looking slightly butch, but not so much that it's alienating. Fantastic. Alex, we love your voice and your writing. All wonderful. We just feel like having a stronger frontman image is what is going to sell to the online generation. So we've created this. Oh, dear Lord. Well, welcome to the music business. Jesus Christ. Literally goes to show uh how out of touch the music people, like big musical like record companies and stuff, don't really know what's really what like makes certain bands and musicians popular to begin with, because it's like as soon as you want to get signed to a thing, they immediately like want to change everything that people like about you immediately into something that they want. Plus, this is also pretty true to the fact that certain record companies, they do take people and just literally give them their entire gimmick. Like the actual person doesn't have anything to do with the actual musical gimmick they're given. Sometimes entire music and songs are written entirely for them just to fit certain criterias and what the company thinks is going to sell, or chasing trends of types of music that is currently popular. So it really comes off as extremely artificial, and entirely artificial in some cases too. So that makes sense. like certain rappers, like if you hear like certain rappers and stuff like rap about like street life and being like growing up in hoods and being like street hard gangster and whatnot. And then sometimes when you actually look into the real person and what they really are, some of these people are never really like street or hood in any way, and it's like, oh, they grew up in a pretty high class like family and shit, and they don't really know what's they have no idea what like street shit is. So it's a really big disconnect where you're writing music about something that you really have no real experience or idea in at all. But you know, the record companies have them sing those songs because that's what's popular and that's what makes the money. So, really showing the extreme fake side of the music industry with this here. So we'll record you as usual, and in post we'll use our state-of-the-art technology to replace your image with Alex Numero Dos. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh! And why does she have to be blonde for? Like, Jesus Christ, always with this popular shit, this popularity, and just wanting to throw blondness on everybody. Especially the women. It's like why do all women have to be blonde for? It's like Jesus. It's like so overly played out and like at this point. Alright, whatever. Also, we feed her 10 of your songs, and wow, you should hear the stuff she's spitting back at us. Her lyricism has such a beautiful existentialism to it, you know? Okay, so if you're just gonna make Alex an AI fucking program thing at this point, then what the fuck is the point of her even being there? We've already run some tests and we're anticipating millions of views on your first post, especially if you run some slightly suggestive lesbianisms in the thumbnails. Obviously, if you still want to tour, we'll need to. Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Oh yeah, I definitely feel Steph's anger right now. Oh dear Lord. Yet again, treating treating the lesbian angle of Alex and Steph here as being a gimmick and not like their real selves is extremely homophobic. Like, I don't know, like, it's very clear she does not think it is. But if you really think about what she's saying here, it really comes off as homophobic. Like, a lot. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, finally, Steph. You have no idea, do you? You soulless bitch, you have no fucking idea. I think I have the idea that you only amass several hundred views per video. You don't even know which hashtags. Hashtag these nuts. Okay. Okay, that was a very cringy, delightfully cringy response to that. Angry response to that. That's funny. I do like Alex in the corner down here, finding it just as funny. that she said that. Oh, Lord. My dad is an astronaut and a train driver. He, yeah, sure he is. You don't even know what he does. Security. Assistance needed on floor. Lily, come on. Oh, they're making a run for it. Oh, and then Lily on floor what? Oh, okay. So Lily just to help them all escape, she literally just took the memories of the lady. So she has no idea what she's even angry about anymore. Oh, and then they all run smiling. Alex, be honest with me. Was that cool or cringe? On a sliding scale of cool to cringe, it was probably, yeah, okay, it was pretty cringe. Oh man, I knew it. Hashtag these nuts. God. But it was pretty funny. Well, consider my role of jester fulfilled. She just slams her head on the car horn. Steph, I know you're like really embarrassed about all that, but don't hurt yourself by slamming your head against the fucking steering wheel. I think that boy had a crush on me. I'm sure he did. Did you like him? I like Lewis, but he hasn't asked me to prom yet, so I'm not talking to him right now. Okay. He's probably just shy. You should give him a nudge. But he's the boy. But prom isn't just for another few months, so maybe he's just waiting and stuff. Oh, Lord. You really embarrassed that lady. She deserved it. Yeah, her house was so weird. I like how Lily keeps talking about the building like it's her house and not, you know, an office building for businesses. Alex, are you awake? Yeah, you okay? I'm sorry about what happened today. Trust me, I'm almost relieved. Maybe I'm just convincing myself I'm relieved, but honestly, I'm happy. I know you want more out of this, but I don't know if I do. I just, I feel like I messed up last time. I tried the band thing, but that I'm honestly regretting anything, obviously. Not that I'm regretting anything, obviously, but I just want you to feel like we're doing something incredible together. We are doing something incredible together. We barely started. If it were that easy, everyone would be doing it. Let's try to enjoy the journey and not give ourselves a time limit, okay? Now go to sleep, Rockstar. Excuse me. We have a final memory to restore tomorrow. I'm beyond excited to not have to explain our magic kid to anyone ever again. Yeah, this whole situation with Lily just does kind of seem like Steph and Alex kind of adopted a kid and now they're like two moms. Come on, come on. Oh, somebody's up early. I'm really excited. Okay. So, okay, so the last memory is this old guy, Magic Kid. Okay, so they just fast forward explaining everything, and then there you go. We give him his memory back, so we cross Michigan off the list. Hey, don't do that. Oh, they finally finished the list, and Lily just wants to eat the list now that they're done. I guess that's one way of forgetting, I guess, but that's really bad because it's paper You're not supposed to eat it. And it's also paper that has been soaked in ink because the pen. Is it a pen? I don't know. It could be a pencil. But either ink or lead poisoning, I don't think is a good thing. So don't eat that. You're not a dog. Alex, I still feel like there's something left. It might just be residual. Sometimes when I use my powers, it takes a while for the feeling to completely vanish. Anyway, she's filled up. You ready? Yes. You sure about this? You sure this is it? Oh yeah, big house, big white house on a lake, okay. The ridiculous white house on the private lake. No other houses in town look like this. Yeah, I'd say. Clearly somebody has money. Ring the doorbell. Hel- Hi, I'm Lily, and I'm really good at math, and I'm your daughter, okay? Thanks. Hmm. Okay, seems like he moved on uh pretty well and had another kid apparently. I must be blunt, if you ladies are trying to use my accident to extort me, I really must warn you now that I'm protected. If this is my child, who is her mother? Her name is Kelly. You met her at college in Chicago. Even with my memory loss, I think I would have remembered. Memory loss? I got into an accident many years ago. There are certain gaps in my memory, but nothing like this. I remember dropping out of college and living in a student house, I think, and then moving back here when the business started picking up. But I remembered my mother's funeral, so I would have remembered this. Uh-oh, Lily is getting mad. Okay, Alex taking in her reading the memory. Reading the emotion. Okay, a chained up box on a pedestal. Okay. You're gonna be able to open it? Come on. Okay, she's trying to break it open. What would Steph do? Okay, so just grab it and smash it on the floor, I guess. Is that a ballerina? Is it supposed to be a music box? You're not sending her away. 3 times this week, Kelly. 3 times. It happens when she's scared. She can't help it. Your mom got her memories back. After a week of confusion, listen, the pitch at work went through. This could be really big for us, baby. We can have that house you always dreamed of. The one by the lake back home. We can start again. Start again? What do you mean, start again? Lily, I love you more than anything in this world. We're not ready for this. We never were. Even before this disorder, there's no shame in getting help. It's not getting help. It's putting her away. She's taking a It's taking a Christmas puppy to the pound. That is your daughter you are talking. That is not my daughter. It's an abomination. She is a dangerous little freak. Okay? Pause. I get dealing with powers, with someone who has powers depending on what the powers are, it's going to be a really hard thing to figure out and to deal with. But clearly, her dad literally just cracked under the whole pressure of the powers. But yet, obviously, her mom, Lily's mom, is a lot more understanding and rational about what's happening. And she is right. Like, obviously, Lily can't control it because she's a kid and she herself is also trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So it's a lot easier for someone like Alex and Max to control their powers because they're a lot like one they're older by the time they get it, and they've experienced a lot more stuff by the time they got their powers, so they could think more rationally on the powers and figure stuff out. Lily here pretty much got it when she was really, really young, so you can imagine how like freaked out and hard it is for her to take all this, especially when she's involuntarily taking people's memories and then taking those memories and whatever the fuck memories she's even taking, like what that's gonna mentally do to you. Up, and then she yells and freaks out a little bit. I don't know, it almost makes it look like she has like telekinesis powers with that one. I was like, what, did she get Daniel's powers also? Like, what's going on here? But we see the music box and the little ballerina music box in the corner in the bottom here. So that's where that visual memory comes from. You seem kind of lovely, kid. Lily. I hope you find him. I really do. But I don't believe that I'm your father. Even though he is, that we just saw. What a relief. Oh, okay, she punches the vase off the thing and it breaks. Hey, I'm calling the police. And she just yells punk rock, okay. Hey. Oh, and then she just curls up crying next to the wheel. Oh, the key theme here is clearly memories. And unfortunately, it's not like she took his memories. His memories are just gone from his accident. Even though he didn't really specify what type of accident, but clearly it was some accident that involved head trauma for him to lose chunks of his memory like that. I want to go home. Okay, so now we're going to chapter 4. And there's a... What a cover of Steph with her guitar picks up her nose. I don't think that's really safe. That's kind of dangerous, you know. I do like the roses and the red roses behind her and stuff though. That's pretty cool. Another good cover from Zoe there. Well, artistically a good cover. But visually not the safest thing for Steph to be doing though. And then we got this cover here of Alex, Steph, and Lily here. Oh, it says the Black Lantern. So apparently they're supposed to be at the Black Lantern. Funny. And this cover was done by Kelsey Ramsey. I believe that's how you say it. I hope so. Alright, so here we go. Oh, look! Isn't this a fun little reference? Look, it's two wolves here. That clearly isn't a sneaky little reference to Sean and Daniel, the Wolf brothers. That's pretty funny. Really being sneaky in their references to Life is Strange 2, aren't they? Well, it's not as much of a direct reference like in the Max and Chloe comic run that Emma did with when she put Brody, the character of Brody from the first episode of Life is Strange 2, as a cameo in the comics before. So this is more of a visual, like, metaphor type of reference here, more than a entirely direct reference. But that's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. Stupid. What's stupid? Families. Why do some people get good ones and some people get bad ones? It's not fair. All families should be good ones. I agree, but sadly the world ain't fair. And it's kind of shitty that Lily is finding this out in this type of situation with her dad and stuff. Like, from the memory that we saw, yes, her dad was entirely shitty for how he was handling that. How he was handling his daughter and whatnot. But from his perspective, he doesn't remember any of that because of his accident. I don't know if that memory of when she yelled and everyone got like pushed back or something. I don't know if the implication there was supposed to be that when he fell, he hurt his head, and that's where his memory loss comes from, but that also begs the question, if that was the case, then what about her mom and staying and whatnot? That kind of opens up some doors there. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe after that, her mom just decided to just up and leave while he was probably in the hospital, and she never knew that he actually was gonna suffer from memory loss to begin with. So maybe she left while he was like unconscious or something, recovering in the hospital, maybe. Well, it's just luck of the draw. That's stupid. It shouldn't just be lucky people. If I was the boss, moms and dads would never tell y'all, yell or get mad. Don't you sometimes yell and get mad? If I was a grown-up, I wouldn't have to. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, that was another thing that I forgot to comment on at the very beginning of the story. But since it's written on the side of the bus here, because they painted the side of the bus with their logo and the name of their band, the name of Steph and Alex's two woman band here is Manic Pixie Nightmare Girls, which is an obvious play on Manic Pixie Dream Girls, but you know. So that's a nice little thing that they actually do have a name for their band. So they actually give them a name here. Because I don't believe the well, if you chose the leave ending at the end of True Colors, they never state like what Alex's band thing would even be. And then I don't believe the Heat Waves novel gave a name to Alex and Steph's band anyway. So it's nice that this comic actually gives them a name. So, this one. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so she goes back home. Oh my god, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. Could I show Alex and Steph my things? This one's my favorite. Gross. Is that supposed to be like an octopus? What, do you have a pet octopus or something? Huh. You got little stuffed animals and stuff in the room. You got Alex drinking some coffee. I'm assuming that's a cup of coffee that she has. Or either a cup of coffee or tea. You have no idea how grateful I am. I thought she was gone. You must think I'm awful. You understand I couldn't call the cops. They'd find out about the business and her powers. I thought they might take her away. I couldn't lose her too. My mom made him. His arms used to move, but the batteries died. Man, he's awesome. Does he have a name? We need to talk somewhere else. Yeah, Steph got this. Steph can entertain the kid while you two talk. Knowing there's more like her out there, what a relief. She's not alone. Have you have you always had this ability? I don't remember not having it, but I don't know if I was born with it. Was Lily? The first time it ever happened, she was around 4. Her dad and me, we fought a lot. This one evening, I was going to walk out on him and take Lily with me. He pleaded and cried. Lily was upset. Okay, so I'm assuming the flashback that she showed, that Lily was talking about earlier, when she took away her friend Lewis's memories of the dog. So I guess he was 4. I guess that was 4. I guess. Huh. He screamed at me. No, mommy, no, mommy. I saw a flash across her eyes. And suddenly, her dad gets up, having no idea what had just happened or why he's crawling after me. It saved our marriage for another year. It wasn't always like that. We were soulmates. It was a fairy tale. I fucking do. We had Lily when we were 19. I'd never take it back, but it was stupid. He was ambitious. He was going to take care of us. We've got this, Kells. I'm so close with work. I can feel it. I'm going to do everything for our little girl. But it just never seemed to go anywhere. I wonder if I tried being more supportive, maybe we wouldn't have fought so much. I should have believed in him. but we had a toddler and he was never around. I don't regret anything. Seeing how he spoke to her leading up to the incident, I'll never regret leaving that asshole. I had a theory that maybe Lily's powers were a reaction to her environment. It was an unstable place for a kid. She took that trauma and did something magical with it. I don't know if magical is the right word. At least when I first got my powers, I saw them as more of a curse. Yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, do you did she tell you why she ran away? Oh, also, this line of, well, not this line, but this one of the wedding thing. I believe, maybe that was one of the memories of of um of her dad, maybe at the wedding, because they showed one of the memories was like this woman's wedding towards the beginning when Alex first tried to go into Lily's emotions. So maybe that's what this is supposed to be, a connection to that, maybe. She was hiding part of her power from you. The memories she took from people, they weren't removed. They were transferred to her. How old is she? Oh god, she's 13. Okay, so now we got an actual age to place on her right now. Okay, so she was 4 when she got it. So so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so about 9 to 10 years of potentially having a bunch of memories in your other people's memories in you. That's kind of crazy. At 13 year old, feeling that pain of 11 heartbreaks at once. I When I was a kid, I'd experience feelings I had no comprehension of. I wasn't able to handle it. No child should have to experience that. Okay, so confirmation that when they started doing the whole returning the memories tour, uh, she had 11 of people's different memories in her. Okay, so in total, they visited 11 different people to return their memories. Okay. I'm not blaming you. You didn't know. And I think if you did, then you wouldn't have done it. Of course not. Jesus, Lily, why didn't she tell me? I just wanted to help. Oh, and as always, she was listening to their conversation. Well, Steph and Lily were listening the whole time. Of course you did. Of course you did. You're too good for your own. What's this? Oh, okay, she's pointing at the dress on the sofa. Well, I know you were upset, and I wouldn't let you go with Tara to buy a prom dress, so I made you one. It's not perfect, but and go to hug her mom. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's sweet. Watch out, Lewis. Oh, Alex with the snappy comeback on that one. Lewis, Alex, why would you say that? You're so embarrassing. Oh, hey, you accidentally sold her out right in front of her mom. That's now you got now she got to explain liking this boy now. Alex, I have a question. No, you're not annoying. No, another question. If I had powers, what powers would I have? Oh, funny. The power to melt my heart. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I don't know why I put you through that. That's funny. Hey, what's wrong? I've been thinking, if I could take away your sadness, I'd probably do it too. Oh, yeah? I'm just. I may not be a super powered empath, but I've been trying to understand. I'm sorry, I just wanted to fix what was going on. I thought I could handle it better. But I don't want you to fix me. I just want you to listen and love me, all of me. Even the bad parts, the angry parts, the sad parts, the scared parts, the ugly parts that you want to take away. They're all parts of me. I want you to love all of me. Symbolism. I do. I love all your parts. I think after mom died, I was so used to uh, regulating everyone's emotions, and it's a distraction from my own. You know, it's kind of addictive. I don't really remember the last time I just felt my own self. Well, let's work on that. How do you feel right now? Sad, obviously. Uh, can I get you a tissue? Get you get you a tissue right here. I already used my quota for the at the beginning of this story. Okay, and then Steph gives her a nice hug. How about now? It feels like if this wasn't someone else's house, we'd be in trouble right now. Oh yeah, well, I don't care if it is someone else's house. Oh boy, yeah, let's not do that, okay? It feels wrong, but so right. Uh, hopefully these walls are not very thin. Just saying, because if y'all are about to do that, then I think Lily's mom will probably like burst into the room and kick you the fuck out. Just saying. Oh Lord. Uh, it'll be done in a few weeks. So in time for Lily's prom, they've been looking for a band. If you're tween friendly, I can put a word in. Yeah, I don't think that any of their songs involve cursing or anything like that, so should be fine. A school prom, please, please. Well, I'm sure we could put on a little show. Why not? And if you need anything, you have my number. Thanks, girls, truly. We'll see you in a few months. I can't wait to hear your music. I made you something. I have one too. Alex's name took the took the only E I had, so you are henceforth named Stolf. Okay, that's funny. Little bracelets. Thanks, kid. Let's get out of here, stoof. Then Alex just goes along with it. Okay. You know, we can always go home too. We can try this stuff again later. The world can wait. Home? Haven, I mean. I know, ghosts, right? Ghosts. We can we could find a new place, a new haven. It would be nice to see everyone again. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone would be so stoked to have us back, even just for a bit. Even for just a bit. Lily's room is prom is in a few months anyway, so we wouldn't be staying forever. Huh, Lily's prom. You're you're cool with doing a show for a bunch of kids? Listen, it'll be the biggest crowd we've ever had. And okay, don't laugh. Well, I was about 12. I had this friend, Kate. Her family was super religious. They took us to this gig in a church. I don't even remember what the band was called. Looking back, they were probably kind of crappy. But it was the first time I went to a gig. The singer had this insanely thick accent, so I couldn't understand a word he was saying, but okay, you're looking at me weird. Point is, it was an audience full of kids, and I left that shit feeling mad inspired. That shit was revolutionary to me. Okay, so nice to see that Kate taking you to a to to a Christian concert at church, Christian Catholic concert, whatever, at church is what sparked your inspiration to be a musician and have a band to begin with. That's actually pretty funny. At first, I thought maybe it was God speaking to me, but then I realized it was the hot drummer. Oh, you're terrible. And oh, welcome. Oh, time for all the cameos now. Welcome to Haven Springs. Okay, so they got back in the middle of the night, and it's raining. And Steph goes to the bridge of flowers. Hey, dummy, you'll catch a cold. I told you not to be dramatic without me. Come on. In weather like this, there's only one place to go. Oh, there you go. The Black Lantern. Hey, that's, wait, is everyone here? Okay, that's obviously Ryan. Because we get a clearer shot in the panels here. But that's Ryan at the bar. There's Ethan. Ooh, excuse me. Ethan right here. That's obviously the back of Charlotte's head there. And then that's Eleanor right over here with the glasses. And holy shit. Oh, and this is somebody. I don't think it's Riley. But then again, it might be Riley. Or it might be Ryan's girlfriend. Maybe maybe Ryan hooked the well, it seems like this girl is the new bartender. Since, Alex left on the road, clearly the Black Lantern would need a new bartender. So Alex, Steph. Hey, it's Stoof now. Nice. No, we'll go with Steph. The the Wanderers hath returned. Yep, that's his new girlfriend. There you go. Thanks, babe. Babe? Ah. Oh, this is Jordan. She moved here from New York City to study rock formations. More interesting than it sounds, I swear. Well, there you go. Introducing a new character for Ryan's girlfriend here. Might as well. You didn't win with Alex, so we Zoe had to create a new character just for the purposes of being Ryan's girlfriend. Nice one, dude. Hell yeah. Where's Riley? Riley left for school. Mac is God knows where people. People leave. And sometimes they come back. Okay, so that's a way to explain Riley not having a cameo in this. And Mac obviously not having a cameo in this either. So Mac up and left town. Which makes sense because probably after having to testify in the cover-up of the Gabe incident with him being threatened to keep quiet and partake in a cover-up that he didn't want anything to do with, he probably would want to leave town at this point. Especially if, you know, breaking up with Riley and stuff in the end, clearly he would have no reason to stay at that point. And Riley still being away at school makes sense because if you keep Eleanor's dementia illness that she's trying to deal with secret from Riley, then Riley does indeed go off to college and stuff. So that's the route that they went with Riley being in school. So that's the route that Zoe goes with. Okay. Which makes sense. That's kind of the best decisions you can make to try to get the best outcome of the game. So for a few months at least, just while we figure some stuff out, right? Right. Well, whatever you need, we're all here. You're always welcome here. Cheers! Here, I'll get my cup too. Cheers! Okay. Okay, and then the few months pass. So we got a panel here of Steph and Alex watching Charlotte and Ethan make one of Charlotte's stone sculptures. So that's cool. I guess everybody picking flowers, like going out in the woods picking some flowers and stuff with Steph, Ryan, and Alex, and Ryan's girlfriend Jordan. So that's nice. Have both couples chilling, having fun together. That's cool. Alex doing some practicing of her songs with Eleanor and Charlotte being a little a tiny little audience for her. So that's cool. Okay, so that's why they were picking flowers, was to bring them to Gabe's grave. So that's nice. Is that supposed to be an implication of the... I wonder if this bottle is supposed to be an indication of the foosball trophy bottle. And I like how Steph is wearing the cat barred sweater again for this. Which makes sense, because why not wear it while you're in Haven Springs, since it's a big reference to the video games anyway, to the video game with the LARP section, so it's appropriate to be wearing the sweater for that. Oh look, and they're in Alex and Gabe's former apartment that was above the Black Lantern. And they're all playing video games. Except here, it seems like Jordan is trying to challenge Steph at a video game. I don't think she's gonna have any luck with that though, because Steph is really good at video games. So I don't think, or maybe Jordan's really good at video games. I don't know. You can't really tell too much from their expression here on who is winning or doing better than the other. For all we know, they might be playing a co-op game together, and they might be on the same team playing a game together. I don't know. Everything's always changing, yet nothing changes. Yeah. How you feeling? Oh, it's nice that we got that we're up on the roof now in that familiar table setup here. The same table setup that Alex and Gabe talked at. So that's cool. And apparently Alex smokes. I don't think Alex was really a smoker in the game. So I guess she smokes now, I guess. About leaving tomorrow? Good. I think it's nice to come back, but I still don't feel like this is home. Whatever home means, I'm starting to think home is a made-up concept to taunt people like me. And we get a blue butterfly cameo in this. Because it's like the blue butterfly is like always around. People like you. People like me. Wherever home is, if it's here, if it's somewhere else, if it's nowhere, we'll find it. How are we gonna find home if it's nowhere? I'm working on it. She's working on it, people. Steph Gingrich is working on it. I'm getting deja vu. Oh, of everyone seeing them off as they leave, yeah. Yep, and it probably won't be the last time. Thanks for all your help, guys. You'll kill it out there. And if you don't, well, don't come back. Har har. We're out of here. Yay, and this is reminiscent of the end of True Colors if Alex decides to leave, and if you actually got the best outcome for everybody, for all the supporting characters in the game, will depend on how many people see Alex as when she leaves at the end of the game. Because the only one that sees Alex off at the end of the game, regardless of your decisions, I believe is Ethan. I think Ethan is one of the only ones that actually sees Alex off, no matter what decisions you choose. Like Charlotte only does it if you don't take away her anger. If you don't take away her anger, then you'll get the best ending for her, and she'll be with you at the bus stop to see you off. And if you keep Eleanor's secret and don't tell Riley, then you'll get the best Eleanor situation out of that. And then Eleanor will be there to see Alex off. Uh, Ryan, Ryan, if you choose Steph, and Steph is your romantic love interest at the end, and you both leave together, Ryan, for whatever reason, isn't even there. Even if you get the best ending with Ryan, even though you don't romance him, he's still just not there. Kind of weird. At least in the comic here, they rectify that by kind of repeating the leaving ending, but this time he's actually there to say goodbye to Alex and stuff. So at least they corrected that weird omission from the end, because the ending to that small little part of the ending always felt weird, that Ryan would not be there at the end. It's kind of weird. Obviously, if you did romance Ryan and stuff, then he would obviously be there. But him not being there, if he's not the love interest, just because he's not the love interest, is kind of odd. But in any case, okay, so now they're off to go to Lily's prom. Oh, here we go. School dance. Heebie jeebies. Come on, no time for high school reminiscing. We've got a cool kid to impress. Okay, so there's Alex singing. And wait, okay, I can't read all this stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to change the perspective of this. No! There we go. Okay, there you go. Because I need to... Because I can't... It's not showing me the lyrics, so I can't read it. Okay, here we go. Weight of their worlds on your small shoulders. Duty to fix what you didn't break. Sounds of their words on your fragile mind. Get her out of there. Heartache, heartache. I don't want to forget you. For my own good, I need to. Ooh, that's not what I want. There we go. Oh, no! That's not what I want either. Damn it. Stop messing up. There we go. Take my crimes as your own. I have to be free. Plant flowers in place of your face in my memory. Why am I here? Heartbreak, heartbreak. Okay. Oops. Can we... Nope, that's way farther than we need to be. There we go. Okay. That's my friends I was telling you about. Oh, look, there's Lewis. Okay, so she's gonna score some points with Lewis because she brought her friends who are a band to their prom to perform at the prom and everyone's having a good time. That's cool. Um. Oh, you got this little girl coming up to her. Can you sign my tuba? Really? A tuba? Goddamn, that's big. Duh. Local celebrities, huh? What an incredible show. Alright. Lily, Kelly, hey. How's things? Do I look pretty? Beautiful. Yeah, good. New substitute teacher role just opened here. And it's looking likely I'm getting it. So fingers crossed, you know. Oh, she's going to be a teacher. That's nice. How do you feel about your mom being a teacher at your school, Lily? I don't know. Favoritism! Anyway, you girls must be exhausted, so we'll let you rest. it was lovely to see you again. I'm sure it won't be the last time. Can we get chicken nuggets? Okay. Okay, the funny thing about about Lily's mom Kelly here being possibly being for now a substitute teacher at the school. Um Growing up in my elementary school and stuff, and pretty much during uh I think like early middle school period, cuz my school had both elementary and middle all in the same building. So it's not like you went anywhere once you entered middle school. So it didn't really matter. But uh we um there was a teacher of mine, like a extra uh like a teacher you have when you have like extra when you need like extra like assistance and stuff, when you're not getting a lot of attention, about a lot of needed attention in a bigger class, you get taken to like a smaller group of kids where you can get a more one-on-one personal attention, so that way you get an understanding of all the different subjects and all that stuff, and you're all good on what's going on. One of my teachers that I had for that was actually in my regular classes. uh Her daughter was a classmate of mine in my regular classes. So growing up, there was a situation where I was actually around a classmate of mine where her mother was actually a teacher at the school. Luckily for her, though, her mother wasn't a teacher that she had. Like her mother was a teacher in an entirely in a different in a different department, like I said. So it wasn't a department that her daughter was in. So it's not like there was any conflict there, because there was never a situation where they were in a part of the same class or anything. But yeah, so I completely I know that situation. I know someone who was in a situation kind of similar to that. Okay, so now we're looking at the stars. I can't stop wondering how many of us are out there. Us? Confused kids with powers they don't understand. Being misunderstood. Making mistakes. Steph is thinking. Well, you handled it pretty incredibly. Yeah, but I'm serious. What if instead of memory removal, Lily's powers was shooting lasers from her eyes? I don't know. Give this franchise enough time, and maybe someone will have like crazy Cyclops powers like that at some point. I don't know. The closest we got to like ironically comic book superhero type powers was technically Daniel with his telekinesis and, levitating things and throwing things and doing all that type of shit. Like, that's the closest we got to like stereotypical like comic book superpowers type of thing. So I don't know if we'll get something like that again. Maybe not. But I don't think I would like some of these people to have like eye laser powers, because then it almost feels like it's getting lazy. Because I don't know what big story you can get out of that, but hey, if someone can write a really good story to make something like that work, I'm not opposed to giving it a try and seeing how it goes. I probably would have been more careful not to piss her off. All right. Yeah. So, what now? Where's home for now? Oh, and then we got a very happy kiss and Alex ending it with the line with my family. Okay, so that's nice. We close out the story with Alex not only cementing obviously Steph as the girlfriend, but also as a part of her family. So, yay. Applaud, applaud. But yeah. Um Also, I didn't really mention it earlier, but uh the the bus that they're driving around may also be a reference to the might be a reference to the Heat Waves novel, because by the end of that novel they do kind of get a a like little tour bus by the end of that. So maybe that could be the tour bus that they got at the end of the novel too. Maybe. Who knows? If it is, it's a nice connection. Oh, and then we got uh another cover from Zoe here of Lily, and we got the different colored flowers, obviously to uh to symbolize the different emotions of memories that Lily has, hence the different colors. Um, oh, and here we have, let me zoom in. Here we have a layout of all the different colors. I mean, different covers. We got this one. This one's actually pretty nice from Tula Lote. I think that's how you say it. And then we saw Zoe's cover here. And then we got the stereotypical blank um, blank cover, because usually these blank covers are for like autograph purposes, like where you can have like the artist or the writer or whatnot just blatantly like sign it, or if you meet the artist, you can have the artist draw entirely on this blank thing, like draw something on it. That's pretty much what these blank covers that some of these comics do. That's pretty much what they're meant for. They're meant to either be autograph pieces, or if you meet the author, they can be uh, to draw an artwork on. Oh, and then we have the blank variant of no text on this one, so that's pretty cool. Um, and then we have these down here. So we got the cover here of the trade, because this is the book's the trade cover that they chose was this one by Angela Wu, which she did a pretty good job. I like this this cover was not bad. And then the big shout out was this cover that I also put right below me, which if you've noticed that cover is the special cover done by Emma Vicelli herself, the writer of the previous of the Max and Chloe run of comics, who drew the cover with Chloe and Rachel on it. Because you see Rachel teasing Chloe with the marshmallows that they're roasting on the in the campfire here, with Chloe trying to reach for them with her pouty face, like give me the give me the marshmallows, while Rachel's like smiling and cutesy with her eyes closed over there. So that's pretty funny. I do like Chloe's shirt that she's wearing. If you notice, it's a shirt of a big old blue butterfly on it. So that's pretty cool. So yet another nice also a nice little symbolic also passing of the torch thing that Emma herself drew a cover for the first issue of Zoe's little story here. So even with Chloe being like the passing of the torch character for Alex, you also have Emma's cover that she drew here being the passing of the torch thing to Zoe. So fun symbolism there all around. And then we have these covers down here, which this is obviously no text version of Zoe's cover of Alex. And we have the video game art cover of Steph here and Alex. So that's cool. And then we have these covers for issue 2 that we gone over before. And here's some other ones that we didn't see. Like this one here. Like this one we didn't see. By Neen Chang. I think that's how you say it. But I really like this one. This one looks really cool. With Lily and like the paint and the colors and everything. This looks really good. I like that one. What else we got here? We got this one. So this one we didn't see. We got all these colors here with Steph and Alex here. This one by Valentine Smith. So that's pretty cool. What's these? Then we got this one. This one we didn't see. With Alex resting on her guitar there by Kathy Kwan. Cool. It's really cool. Oh, and here we got some sketches. Some Claudia sketches. So, for the first graphic novel, or aka comic book, because a graphic novel is a more PC way because of saying comic book, because apparently saying comic book in the industry about now seems to be like a dirty word for some reason. But anytime I see graphic novel, I always just be like, just call it a comic book. Like, for the love of God, it's a fucking comic book. For the first comic book not to follow Alex and Chloe from the first Life is Strange game, Claudia Leonardi worked with Zoe Thorogood to visualize how Alex and Steph have grown and changed since leaving Haven after one potential ending of Life is Strange True Colors. So we got the sketches here of Alex and Steph here in different outfits. So that's pretty fun. And then you got this one outfit that looks like that Steph literally just jumped out of the video game, because she literally just looks like she does from the video game. Does this say anything? No. Okay, it's just a sketch of Lily. And then we got what Lily looked like when they first met her. Oh, and here's more of a close-up of their band. See, there you go. Manic Pixie Nightmare Girls. See, because Steph had it plastered on her drum set now. So early in the drafting process, Alex and Steph's band was called Manic Pixie Nightmare Girls, a nod to the pair's shared nerdy interests and Steph's punk band past. But as the series developed, the creative team realized that perhaps Alex and Steph were still finding their feet creatively and were yet to commit to a band name. Even though it still was in the comics, because we saw it, because it was on Steph's drum set at the beginning. If you, I believe, if you saw it, I forgot to point it out. And also on the side, on the driver's side of the bus, it was written. I pointed that one out, that it was written on the driver's side of the bus, across the driver's side. Okay, and little concept of the interiors of the bus. So we saw some of this. I like how Steph still has her witch's hat, and then they got a little. Oh, okay, this is what the graffiti is supposed to look like on the side of the on the passenger side of the bus, where the door is, where the door of the main door of the bus opens. This is what's supposed to be on the side of the bus. So that's a clearer visual of what it is, of what it shows on the bus. See? And then here's more of the graffiti that's supposed to be on the bus too. So that's cool. And then here's the bus. See? See? This is what I meant on the driver's side, because you see this, the Manic Pixie Nightmare Girls on the side. Because this is what I noticed, that I pointed out, that it read on the side. So the dragon one here is on the main door side, and then the record playing one is on the side that has the name of their band on it, on the driver's side. So that's cool. What's this? Oh, this is how they laid out the art. So lastly, I added other lights, shadows, and effects like the ones from the fairy lights to give the page the right mood. In this case, I created a contrast between the cold colors in the foreground to underline Alex's feelings, and the warmer colors in the background because the bus represents the idea of home for Alex and Steph. Look at that, Andrea with the references and colors and all that stuff. Good stuff. She does good work there. And then there's the final, what the final page looks like with all the text bubbles in labeled in it. So that's cool. Uh, okay. Yep, did we go over everything? Yes, we went over. Yep, we went over everything. Okay. And then here's a little biography summary of the creative team for the comic books, with Zoe over here, Claudia here, Andrea here, and this production studio down here, I guess. And as always, the advertisement right here for the previous 6 books of Max and Chloe's continuing adventure in the previous run of comic books that Emma Vicelli wrote, and that Claudia did the artwork for previously. And there's a look at the back of the trade right here. So that's how that goes. With yet again in the back the advertisement for the previous 6 books for Max and Chloe. So there you go. That's it. Oh boy. That is the end, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody, that is the end of Life is Strange Forget Me Not. So hopefully you all enjoyed that little story of the adventures of Steph and Alex in this little adventure here. So with that, I will be enjoyed this story wholeheartedly. Like, definitely enjoyed this. It's obviously not as long as the novel was, because the novel was longer than this in total. But hey, it was a short little 4-issue story. For what it was really good. I really liked the use of Lily's powers, how that was symbolized, giving an example of how she takes it away, how that works, putting the memories back and everything. What are the consequences of her taking those memories of people, and how it gets worse and worse if they just keep if she keeps taking the memories away, what she, like, all the problems that deals with having all those memories there. So there you go. So really good. I've always liked Alex herself as a character. So she was handled real well. Steph had her funny, quirky moments as usual, and it really felt like the chemistry between Alex and Steph was still there, because the chemistry for them in the game was really good too. So at least that translated well enough here. So at least Zoe was able to capture that there. And as always, Claudia, with her art, really captured the visuals and everything, and the representation of visual emotion and stuff real well. So can't really complain about any of that. So anyway, people, this is JR signing off. Hope you all enjoyed this. And I will see you all in the next one. Catch y'all later.